all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
But where are those good old-fashioned values?
An amendment to the United States Constitution guaranteeing the right to freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, and expression.
I don't know a lot of hugs today. So I guess I shouldn't be too shocked that these people wanted my diseased ass out of there. The funny thing is, the whole time this all was going down, I couldn't help but think how I could have come up with better science. Although, you gotta love the Quiznos guy. That's the one thing that trumps religion: capitalism.
Amendment guaranteeing the right to bear arms and form a militia.
So, how's the weaning going?
Oh, it's horrible. Giving up breast milk is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I'll bet the Founding Fathers had an easier time writing the Bill of Rights.
All right, we're done.
You think the language in the Second Amendment is clear enough? You know, about the right to bear arms?
Of course it's clear. Every American has the right to hang a pair of bear arms on their wall. How could that possibly be misconstrued?
All right, fantastic then. Wait, you know what? Before we send this to the printer, let's take that abortion thing out.
Amendment guaranteeing the forced quartering of soldiers in private homes during times of peace is prohibited.
What's your name, little lady?
Hannah. Can I help you?
We're with the National Guard Regional Support Group. We're here to gather information on who's in the area, see what resources are needed. Becky?
They can't force us to let them stay here. Unless Congress has declared war and passed a resolution requiring quartering, which is unlikely given how quickly everything has happened.
Third Amendment.
The Constitution is the bedrock of our freedoms. You really should be more familiar with it.
Amendment prohibiting unlawful search and seizure of personal property.
Just brought you in for questioning.
Well then, ipso facto, you don't have sufficient evidence constituting probable cause for an arrest warrant.
Not yet.
Well, then, pursuant to the Fourth Amendment, I believe we are free to go. Are we not?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Technically is good enough for me. Gentlemen, we are free men. Let's go.
Amendment guaranteeing that no person is obligated to testify against himself or herself in a criminal trial and that no person be tried for the same crime twice.
I have 3 questions for you. Right. You may plead the fifth to only one. Who would you rather, Tina or Amy?
Oh, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amendment guaranteeing a citizen a speedy trial, a fair jury, an attorney if the accused person wants one, and the chance to confront the witness who is accusing the defendant of a crime.
The department was forced to drop the charges because you forgot to read him his Miranda rights. What possible reason is there for not doing the only thing you have to do when arresting someone?
I did read him his right. I did a version of that.
Do you even know the Miranda rights?
Yes.
Let's hear him then.
You got a lot of stuff to do.
Go ahead. You going anywhere, Schmidt? We got time.
I had a thing, but I could probably push it back.
Go ahead. It's 4 declamatory sentences followed by a question for a total of 57 words.
Okay. Look, it obviously starts with you have the right to remain silent. I know you've heard this before. And then, I think it sounds something like, well, the thing, right. You have the right to remain an attorney.
Did you say that you have the right to be an attorney?
You do have the right to be an attorney if you want to.
Amendment guaranteeing trial by jury.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. And as a bee, honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are.
Amendment guaranteeing that there is no cruel and unusual punishment or excessive bail fine.
Chapman,
Mr. Healy,
how are you?
I'm in a cement box and people are screaming.
You needed a little time out to think about your behavior.
My what? I was dancing.
Provocatively, sexually, gay sexually.
This is illegal. You can't keep me in here.
Amendment that states that there are other rights that may exist aside from the ones explicitly mentioned, and even though they are not listed, it doesn't mean that they can be violated.
All right, Fatso, out of the car. I'm gonna capture this. Come on! Give me your wallet. Don't you?
Well, there goes the money for the lipo.
See, the great thing about robbing a fat guy is it's an easy getaway, you know? They can't really chase you.
It's actually doing him a favor. It's less money for him to buy food.
Get your wallet. Come on. Come on, come on!
That's a shame. All right, I'm gonna call NBC.
Officer! He's stealing my car!
All right. Hold it right there.
What?
You're under arrest.
Under arrest? What for?
Article 223-7 of the Latham County Penal Code.
What? No, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly right. The law requires you to help or assist anyone in danger as long as it's reasonable to do so.
I never heard of that.
It's new. It's called the Good Samaritan Law. Let's go.
Amendment that states that the power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
But it's not my call. I got Warner's results on the tide charts. Elsa's body went into the river just off Hoboken.
The horn blew because the boat was docking.
This isn't a New York case, it's New Jersey. Which is bad news for Jennifer. They try kids her age as adults and send them to prison for life.